Hi everyone! In this video, we'll talk about something that affects both nature and people in India. Dams. Dams are huge walls built across rivers. They store water, generate electricity, and help control floods. On the surface, they seem like symbols of progress and development. But if we look closer, we see both positive and negative effects on the environment and on communities. Let's dive deeper. First, the good part. Dams supply drinking water to cities and villages. They provide irrigation for farmers, which means crops can grow even when the rains are weak. This helps ensure food security in a country like India, where agriculture supports millions of families. Hydroelectric power from dams is another major benefit. It's renewable, produces no direct pollution, and is one of the cleanest energy sources available. Dams also help in flood control by holding back excess water during heavy rains. And on top of that, reservoirs created by dams often become places for fishing, boating, and even tourism. For example, the Bhakra Nangal Dam in Punjab has supported both farming and electricity supply for decades, while the Hirakud Dam in Odisha not only provides irrigation, but has also become a tourist attraction. But now, let's look at the flip side. Building dams changes the natural flow of rivers. This affects fish that migrate and other aquatic animals that depend on the river's rhythm. Large reservoirs flood huge areas of land. Often, forests are cut down and entire ecosystems are drowned. This leads to loss of biodiversity, meaning plants and animals disappear from that region forever. Soil around reservoirs can also get waterlogged, which reduces its fertility. And in some cases, stagnant water in big reservoirs increases mosquito breeding, leading to health issues. The Tehri Dam in Uttarakhand is one example. While it provides electricity, it also submerged a large valley, destroying forests and wildlife habitats. Beyond the environment, dams also affect people. When a dam is built, villages near the river often get submerged. Families lose their homes, farmlands, and even temples or cultural sites that have existed for centuries. In India, millions of people have been displaced because of dam projects. The biggest issue is resettlement. While governments may promise compensation or new land, it often isn't enough. Some families end up in poverty, struggling to rebuild their lives. The famous Narmada Bachao Andolan brought attention to this human cost. Activists pointed out that while cities and industries gained electricity and water, villagers who lost their homes were left behind. Let's look at a few real cases. The Sardar Sarovar Dam on the Narmada River is one of the largest in India. It provides water to Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra, but it also displaced more than 200,000 people. The Hirakud Dam, built in the 1950s, submerged nearly 200 villages. Many of those families are still struggling for proper rehabilitation, even today. And in the northeast, projects like the Subansiri Dam have raised concerns about landslides and earthquakes because of the fragile Himalayan geology. These examples show how dams can spark debates between development and human rights. So what can be done? Experts suggest smaller dams or check dams instead of giant ones, because they meet local needs without causing massive displacement. India can also invest more in solar and wind power to reduce our dependence on big dams. Proper rehabilitation policies are needed so that affected families don't get left behind. And finally, involving local people in planning can ensure that development doesn't come at the cost of human suffering. In the end, dams are like a double-edged sword. They bring electricity, water, and flood protection, but they also harm ecosystems and communities. The challenge for India is not to stop building dams, but to do it in a smarter, fairer, and more sustainable way.